Why, hello there. Welcome back. It's been so long. But hello. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Kayla Jordan. I am 26, a woman, a mommy, a new mommy now, a wife, and I don't post very consistently on this platform, or on any platform for that matter. But when I do, I get excited to do it. So here I am, catching you guys up on my life. So I think the last time we talked, I was like 20 weeks pregnant, which is crazy because now I'm a mama of an 8-month-old, which don't even get me started. Time flies. I just remember pushing that baby out, and now he's like crawling and climbing and doing other things. So that's wild. Motherhood has really just taken over my entire life, which I've wanted that. That's been my dream my whole life. But now that I'm here, it's so surreal to know that like I'm a mom, and this has just been what my life consists of at the moment. It's just the season I'm in as well, like, because he's still so just dependent on me and dependent on like care 24/7. So it's been really, really great. It's full of challenges, full of its ups and downs, but overall it just brings me so much joy to see that little boy and like know that God trusted me to raise him in this crazy, crazy world. So that's been going on. I recently started a blog, which is something that's super exciting for me, but it's also like it's slow going, partially because it took a little while to like get the website up and running, but also the other reason is because I am just having a really hard time like balancing everything going on in my life. So yeah, so that leaves a lot of like, or it doesn't leave a lot of space for creative thought and like putting things together and like having a moment to type everything out and like make it all cohesive and sound good. So, but either way, I have started a blog. I have a few posts on there. They are all about just girlhood, wifehood, momhood. So go check it out. I'm gonna put the link in the description so you guys can check it out and see what it's all about. But basically, I would say like my blog and my YouTube channel would pretty much be the same thing, talking about various topics. Really, it's just talking about like what's going on in my mind and like what has been troubling me lately, and I'm kind of just thinking out loud or processing through the keyboard, and I'm sure a lot of the topics are things that you think about, or maybe your sister or your mom thinks about. So yeah, go check it out. Another thing that's been going on, I've been getting into books lately. And when I say books lately, I mean I've read like 1.5 books. But before, I never read. I used to read when I was really, really little. But then, I don't know if you guys remember, but during like elementary school, we had to do those AR reading tests. And I was always behind, and whoever was like running the reading test was like telling me like, Kayla, you're a reading level behind, like you're just going really slow, like you need to hurry up. And so it really turned me off to the idea of reading. But now that I'm an adult and there's no pressure, it's actually been very enjoyable for me. I recently read Better Than the Movies by, I think it's Lynn Painter. One of my dear friends, Jordan, if you're watching this, shout out to you. She sent it, or she told me about it, and so I picked it up and read it, and it was like, oh, so cute, so romantic. Romantic without the spicy content. I don't know about you, but I don't want to read books that get super into detail with their sexual endeavors. I'd rather not. But I do love reading cute, harmless, romantic, sweet little stories that just like, it's a form of escapism, you know? Like I just read it and my heart melts. So I've been doing that, and I'm reading the sequel right now, and that's been really, really awesome. I've definitely looked forward to reading more books, so hopefully I can. I've also started, this is very new, by the way, I started sketching a little bit more. I used to be a little artist when I was in like elementary school and probably a little bit of middle school. I don't totally remember everything, but I used to be pretty good at drawing, actually, and painting. But I think just as life got on, and sports and growing up and drama and boys and family and, you know, all of it, I definitely put it on the back burner and then eventually just forgot about it. But now that I'm a mom to a little baby, I find myself trapped a lot of the time, not knowing what to do in my free time, or not having any free time at all. And so my husband has been trying to get me to just like take time to like be by myself and like do something that I enjoy. And I remember, and whatever that is, by the way, this is a side note, whatever I do that I enjoy, it can't be working out. That was our conversation. He's like, you can do something that you enjoy, whatever it is, but it can't be a workout, because that adds stress to my day. And he knows that working out is adding stress, because I feel so much pressure to like internal pressure, not from other people, but internally I feel like I need to start going to the gym, getting back into my fitness game. And I should, honestly, but anyway, that's not a form of relaxation for me. So I recently started sketching. So I bought a sketchbook, and then I bought like a actual like book about sketching as well, to like kind of train me back into how to do all that stuff properly. So that's super exciting. I hope it goes well. I've literally only picked up the pencils maybe 3 or 4 times. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to get my creative mind flowing again and just have a moment of like being able to zone out and do whatever I want in that time. What else is going on? We're moving, so that's so cool. I'm really, really looking forward to that. So if you guys don't know, my husband and I and our 8-month-old, we are living in a studio apartment. It's kind of like a 1-bedroom. I don't know if you guys can see this thing right here. That's on this wall, and it's also on this wall over here, across from the kitchen. That's our bedroom. So it's like a 10 by 10 bedroom. It's small, but it's just big enough to hold our, let me put me back in the middle. It's just big enough to hold our king bed and Ari's little crib at the foot of our bed. And that's what's been working out for us lately. So it's been good. We love it here. We've had a great time, but we've outgrown it. It's time to move on. The market is absolutely insane for really any and everything. If you've even went to the store to buy eggs or like grapes, have you seen how expensive grapes are? Anyway, okay, sorry, I had to delete a bunch of stuff on my phone because my storage just ran out, so I have to do this really fast. But don't really remember what I was talking about before, but I think it was about moving. So we move at the end of this month. Super, super excited. It is on the first floor, thank goodness. And it's a 1-bedroom still, but it's bigger. We have a little bit more space, and it's just more accessible and better for us. So we're really looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun. So that will be the next place that you see me filming in, most likely. And maybe I'll film our move. So who knows, we'll see. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, until next time. Bye.